Community coming at you with an open tag by no other than Baxter's Blades. You guys need to go over there, give him a sub, tell him BigJ sent you over. A lot of people are hopping on this open tag to support him. I'm definitely going to be one of them. He put out an open tag, 10 trappers. A lot of people are putting out these 10 knife videos. I enjoy it, especially if it's on blades that you've already shown. A lot of these you've probably already seen in my videos. So I'm really not worried about burning content on blades that I haven't shown quite yet. So let's just hop right into this. We'll start with the top two. They're the bigger ones. We got this Remington Jumbo Trapper. This thing right here, she's fairly big. She's a big old boy. R1128 is the model number of this one. Got the half stops. Got the Coca-Cola wood. 1989, everybody. It's a good knife. The only flaw in it, we got a little divot out of the wood right here, but that don't bother me. I treated that with some wax. Had this knife for quite a while. I got the original box for it as well. But we look, she's pretty centered as well. I mean, not too shabby at all for a big old knife. That thing is massive. So we got the 1989 Remington Jumbo Trapper. We'll follow it up with something else that's pretty old. This knife right here is a dog leg trapper. It's a case. It's a National Knife Collectors Association knife. It's from 1985. You got the case, double X. You know, you can count the dots. There's 5 dots there, but it just tells you right there on the blade too, 1985. But this is, again, look at that. Fairly large. Serialized, there's probably 10,000 of these made. I'm going to guess, and this is 5633 out of that batch. Now, the only thing that this knife that ever gave me trouble was the shield. I was in the middle of making a video for it, and right in the middle of my video, the shield popped out. So I immediately grabbed me some Dollar General super glue, and we just glued her right back in there. But this is a favorite color of mine. It's green. So how do you beat a green dog leg trapper? No, you just don't. Alright, we'll start with the 2 minis. I don't even know where this knife came from. It's in my display that hangs on the wall. I figured I'd throw a couple of minis in here, but it's just a stainless steel, 6207 mini trapper. Got the half stops. Some red pocket worn jig bone here, I guess. I don't know. I can't keep up with all that. I do have the 18 pattern to match that though. Here on this end, we got us a chestnut bone, I believe. At least that's what everyone says. It's another mini trapper, but this one here is going to be in CV. So it's carbon. And you got to be careful with that because it still has the factory burr on it. So when you wipe like that, the burr just cuts right into your hand. But nothing beats a little carbon steel mini trapper, does it? Look at the bone on that one. It's pretty slick. Looks pretty good. I try to cover up the background so it'll just focus on the knife itself, but again, we showing a little bit to the pile side on the clip point, but no rubbage or anything. It's a good little knife. Let's go over here. We got a couple of trade blades over here to the left. This one right here come from Boston Blade Reviews. I don't even remember what I traded him for this. Oh man, let's think here. Oh, it was the tribal lock. The real fancy tribal lock I sent him, but this is a CV carbon steel yellow Delrin trapper. He traded me this and something else. I forget what it was. I think it was a buck knife or something. Again, this is a strike 3 right down the middle on both blades, it looks like. But I haven't even got a chance to use this. I cleaned it up and put it up, and that's where it's been. Now, this one right here came from old Doom Crew from a trade. He traded me this and I believe a Texas Jack for a, what I have? Chestnut bone, a chestnut bone copper lock. But this right here is an amber bone, but we look at the green tint that come off in this knife. It's kind of unbelievable how it took that color, and I really liked it. He didn't know if I'd like it or not, and I absolutely love it. But if we look here, it's CV 6254. See her there maybe? I don't know. I wonder what year this is. How many dots we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 on top, 5 on the bottom, so it's a 2021 knife. But again, I just adore, and look at the, I mean, we heard the walk and talk. Back springs were nice and tight, but he told me, he said, Big J, this thing's got some action to it, and it does. The only thing is the blade centering is a little off on the blades, but I didn't care about that because I was just going to use it anyway. Make a user out of it. Let's go back over here. Here's some bone stag trapper. How you tell it's bone stag, Jerry? Well, it'll tell you if you look at it. It should say 6.5 on the model number. It does right there. 6.5, 254. 6.5 for the bone stag, 2 for the amount of blades, and 54 for the trapper. But this one right here, I think this one's kind of weak, I believe. Yeah, she's real weak. It may just need some oil. I don't know. I've really never done anything with this knife, but man, she is weak on the action, but the blade centering is on point. But this thing is just, ooh, it makes you sick to open and close. I mean, that's decent, but listen, look at this. Ugh, man. That's enough to make your stomach hurt listening to that. But she's pretty, you know. Let's see if we can really get it to focus here. This is just a beautiful knife, but man, the action is, ooh. Back springs are tight on it. Yeah, we'll put that one up. Let's go here. Let's go for some different brands. We got 2 in Stag here. I believe this right here is a 1982 knife. Yes, it is. It tells you right there on the blade. It's another National Knife Collectors Association knife. It's a Schrade. 1 of 10,000. And this one right here is number 4647, I believe. If you can see that. It's in the bolster there. Again, I can't tell if you can see it because the screen, the stuff on the screen is just too small. But you get this beautiful Stag. Just needs cleaned up. I've had this knife for a real long time and never done anything with it. Blade centering's good. Let's check out the spade blade. Got a little more action than that last trapper we seen. Then we got Schrade Plus, but the plus should stand for stainless steel. Let's see if we can get her to focus here. 1982 NKCA USA. They're on your tang stamp, so tells you all the information. But look at this Stag. Let's see if we can get her to really focus down. This side isn't as, I like this look a lot better. That's just me though. Next we got us a Bullog brand. Let's turn this off. It's Stag as well, but man, it's beautiful. Got the acorn shield there. And I want to say this is a 1985 knife. You got old relight. It is carbon steel as well. Here it tells you a bunch of information on the tang. Bulldog brand, Hammer Forge, Solingen, Germany. It tells you on the tang stamp there. You got your dog with a duck in its mouth, old reliable. Oh, the action on that's pretty good. Then here we got the fighting dogs again, handmade. Then on this side we got English steel, 1985. Now, I don't know how well that's going to come in, if you can see that or not. But I got this at a pawn shop, or not a pawn shop, but an antique store. The same one where me and Tom went to, where he got that buck 105, that beautiful buck knife. But the Stag on this matches pretty good from side to side. And if you look at it, look at the shape of it. If you look at it this way, oh, it's just beautiful, man. Just a very well built knife. I mean, you pick this up and you can just feel the quality behind it. All right, now we're going to move along because we've got one left here. Chestnut bone, or not chestnut, whiskey bone. I can't even think, guys. Whiskey bone, this was a gift from Mr. Kent Smith. He sent this to me as a gift, and I was floored because I had the mini trapper and I got the whiskey bone tribal lock here too. Well, if you look, it's a CV. All these are CV blades. Tells you right there on the tang. So I was floored by this, and I've got the, like I said, I got the matching mini trapper, and the mini trapper, the bone is pretty close to that. Where the one Doom Crew gifted me is more red. These are more, if you look, they're about the same collar designation. I haven't even looked at the years on those yet, but man, just beautiful, just a beautiful knife. And I did thank him. I sent him a nice little blade in return, and I think he appreciated it. Look at that. Look at it. So there we go. We got 10 trappers, mostly case. We got a Schrade, a Bulldog, and a Remington in the mix here. But there they are, guys. Guys, be sure you go check out Baxter's Blades. Give him a like. Give him a sub. We need to get him to 1,000. Him and a couple other people in his community deserve to be at 1,000. So let's do all we can to support him. And don't forget about Happy Hour Live Chat. It'll be this Sunday, New Year's Eve. We're going to draw for the 2 winners of the December raffle. And we got a couple of things we want to give away to the people in the community. And me and Kevin's picked up a couple of knives here lately. So we'll be able to show those and different things. All right, guys, so stay tuned and be sure to check out that notification for Happy Hour Live Chat. It is built, so you can just go in and hit the bell, and it'll take you to it when it's time. All right, guys. Hey, while you're out there, stay sharp and stay strong.